Parental care in amphibians. A specific and dedicated lecture on parental care in amphibians. If you watch till end, all your questions will be addressed with examples and demonstrations. Let's start. Amphibians, an ancient and diverse group of vertebrates, are known for their amazing life cycle that includes both aquatic and terrestrial stages. While many amphibians lay eggs in water, their young undergo metamorphosis and migration to a life on land. One interesting aspect of amphibian biology is their varied and unique parental care behaviors. In this lesson, we will discuss the different forms of parental care shown by amphibians and the importance of their behaviors for the survival and development of their offspring. Definition: parental care can be defined as any form of parental investment that increases the chances of survival of offspring or new generation. In amphibians, parental care can occur in different forms, including nest construction, egg attendance, tadpole transport, provision of food, and protection. Let's discuss them one by one. Nest construction. One of the most commonly observed forms of parental care in amphibians is nest construction. Many amphibian species, such as frogs and toads, build nests to protect their eggs from predation and harsh environmental conditions. These nests can be as simple as a depression in the ground or as elaborate as foam nest suspended in vegetation. The male is typically responsible for constructing the nest, which may involve digging, burrowing, or creating a foam structure. By providing a safe and suitable environment for the eggs, the parent increases the chances of successful development and survival of their young ones. Egg attendance. After the eggs are laid, parental care often continues with egg attendance. This behavior involves one or both parents protecting the eggs and keeping them moist. By staying close to the eggs, the parent can regulate temperature and moisture levels, preventing desiccation or overheating. In some species, such as the poison dart frog, the males are primarily responsible for egg attendance. They keep the eggs hydrated by transporting water in their bodies and carefully moistening the eggs with their skin secretions. Tadpole transport. In certain amphibian species, parental care extends beyond egg attendance and includes tadpole transport. In these cases, the parent carries the tadpoles to suitable water bodies such as ponds or streams where they will continue their development. The male Darwin's frog, for example, swallows the eggs and incubates them in his vocal sac until they hatch into tiny tadpoles. Once hatched, the male releases the tadpoles into a nearby water source, providing them with a safe environment for further growth. Food and protection. Another form of parental care observed in some amphibians is provision of food or protection for offspring. Certain frog species like gastric brooding frogs have a unique reproductive strategy where the female swallows her fertilized eggs, the eggs develop inside her stomach, and the female produces a nutrient-rich substance that the tadpoles feed on. This specialized form of parental care ensures the survival and growth of the developing tadpoles. Here are some specific examples to explore about egg attendance. Number 1. Northern glass frog attaches the eggs to the underside of the leaf hanging over a stream bank, and the male frog attends the eggs. When the eggs hatch, the tadpoles easily drop into the water. Number 2. Male Tangara frog picks the eggs and egg jelly with his hind legs as they are released by female and stir the jelly into a foam nest that have the eggs and floats on the water. When the tadpoles are hatched, they release an enzyme that breaks the foam and they become free into water. Number 3. The female Darwin's frog lays eggs on the ground. The male frog takes them and shifts them to his vocal sacs where they are developed by metamorphosis. Number 4. The female rocket frog lays eggs in a nest site inside the territory of a male frog and attends the eggs until they are hatched to tadpoles. The newly hatched tadpoles ride on the female's back and are taken to water. Number 5. As a female space horned frog lays her eggs the female transfers them on her back and into the thickened skin. They then develop capsules around them, going through metamorphosis and are hatched as tiny frogs. Number 6. A female Suriname toad takes eggs on her back. The eggs hatch as tadpoles, whereas other species of pupa retain the eggs throughout metamorphosis and they are hatched as tiny frogs. Now let's talk about the importance of parental care. The importance of parental care in amphibians cannot be overstated. It enhances the survival and fitness of the offspring in several ways. By protecting the eggs from predators and providing an optimal environment, parental care increases the chances of successful development. Moisture regulation by attending to the eggs ensures that they do not dry out, which is essential for their survival. Tadpole transport allows the offspring to reach suitable aquatic habitats where they can find abundant food and escape terrestrial predators. The provision of food or nutrients by the parents ensures that the young receive the necessary sustenance for their growth and development. Now let's talk about the challenges and diversity. Parental care in amphibian is not without its challenges. For instance, attending to eggs or transporting tadpoles require a significant investment of time and energy, which may limit the parent's ability to engage in other activities such as foraging or mating. Furthermore, parents face risk and parental cost associated with predation or injury while performing their parental duties. Diversity. It is important to note that parental care in amphibian is not exhibited by all species. Many amphibians, especially those with a more primitive life history strategy, rely on producing a large number of eggs with little or no parental investment. The lack of parental care in these species is compensated by the sheer number of offspring, increasing the chances of survival through sheer numbers. Final word. In conclusion, parental care in amphibians is a diverse and fascinating phenomenon. From nest construction and egg attendance to tadpole transport and provision of food, amphibian parents exhibit a range of behaviors to enhance the survival and development of their offspring. These parental care strategies have evolved as adaptive responses to the challenges of the amphibian life cycle, ensuring the successful continuation of their species. Understanding the intricacies of parental care in amphibians not only sheds light on the remarkable diversity of their reproductive strategies but also emphasizes the importance of parental investment in the survival and success of offspring in the natural world. Thanks.